Show&tell, hi guys, I'm Judy, and today I'm finally going to sit down and watch the PDs for the characters of To Be Hero X. I don't know if it's going to be, it's probably going to be a little bit spoilery for the characters we haven't seen yet or anything, but I mean, I've seen other people react to it, and I guess, you know, I mean, reacting to it after the fact is not going to be much of anything. So I'm going to react to it now and see what clues we get about each character. I mean, we're going to start with nice, and obviously nice, but maybe it's going to like actually give me more context for things. So that could be cool. Let's just get into the first one, which is nicest. That's Rek. So this is the real nice, right?
小心些。奈斯，终于来了！别再摆出一副故作完美的虚伪模样了。
Like for Rek, this fight was real. Like it was about the real friendship. Perfectly. Including yours. I don't think you're doing a good job then.
Nice.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, but this is the actual nice. It's before the Lin Ling thing. Soul Electric. Is that what he looked like? We actually saw his face? What the hell?
Zero! 你为什么要这么做?
Oh no, that's the villain, I guess.
没人能打败他了吧？你是英雄啊，你忘了吗？火焰，就交给你了。
And he has an eye on his.
英雄就是背负着人们的信赖。
Okay. Like that's interesting. That's something you completely didn't see in the Esol episode. Okay, interesting. I guess that was the fight that made him the hero to begin with.
我叫新芽，自从那次事件受伤之后，就一直在医院养伤。拯救我的是我心目中的大英雄阿虎。
Oh, is that the dog? Let's go, doggy. Yeah, he's number 8.
阿虎，你来啦
What?
你是？
看我带来了什么？
The fuck? What is happening? So you can What? What the fuck is happening? He can change his body, but he can't control it very well. I don't know what's.
他虽然是我心目中的大英雄，但也是大家心目中的，所以他自己都不知道，明天人们会希望他成为怎样的英雄。
Oh, he changes according to what people want.
蛋糕不重要，只要你能在我身边，比什么都好。
永远守护你的。
Okay, that's kind of cute, but also poor dog. I don't know. Like, I mean, the fact that he keeps changing. I mean, I guess it applies to all the heroes to some degree, but maybe he embodies it even more, because everyone wants a different version of him. That's Cyan.
你在哪里？你去了哪里？我一定会帮你找到他。
That's herself. That's interesting, because if we've seen this, if I'd seen this before the episodes, I wouldn't have known. It would have seemed like she was helping someone else. Oh, here he is. Oh, now we see that it's her. I
找到
guess.
你了，莫！
Oh, that's so cute.
别傻了，他已经死了。
Yeah, the whole part where she thought he was dead wasn't
是
very
我给他
like.
带来了不幸。
Yeah, he was just kind of told in the background, and not really focused
必
on.
须由我自己去拿回来。
Okay, interesting. And each of them has like, you know, their own symbol. Their hero symbol. Okay, what next?
诺诺姐，快来！萝莉，你悠着点，被罗教授知道你偷偷来这里，我们俩都要挨骂。
Professor Lua?
天知地知，你知我知，他怎么会知道？
He's a professor now?
好吧，那今晚就放黑到底。
Okay. Like we're focusing on this other girl.
看姐给你们来一拳！
Almost, girl, almost.
下一个换我来。
She's the actual hero, right? I think. Yeah, I would say so. Fantastic, girl.
到底是谁？
秘密。
Okay, cool, interesting. So that's number 6, right? Loli. And her professor is Luo, it seems like. That's extra interesting. I wonder what he made of himself.
OK，
Yeah, most of them are like 2D by
儿子
now.
快
Like
成
I
电路
don't.
了，脸都要烧僵了。
Like only the first 2 were like.
别闹了，抓住这次活动曝光的机会，把刚上新的周边也宣传一下。
不是吧？今天的主题是保护野生动物，拿着这个也太可爱。
这是哪门子英雄？除了卖萌有啥本事啊？
听说他爸以前登顶过 X， 可能是关系户，所以能一路平步青云。
Oh, who was his father? Ooh, maybe cuteness isn't his power only. He can control animals, wild animals. Yeah, did that convince you? Wow. Okay, that's
支
kind
持
of
我们的
great.
同时，也别忘了支持野生动物保护哦。
Anyway, yeah, it's really 2D. Like I think only like Nice and Esol were like a bit of 3D and that's it. No, but we do know that Hero X himself appears as 3D a lot of times too.
The world is on.
他们说我有病，我觉得很可笑，但这仅仅只是字面上的意思，
What?
因为我根本不会笑。他们说笑是一种嘴角上扬的运动，我对着镜子练习过好几次，但每次看到嘴角上扬的自己，只觉得更好笑了。同样好笑的还有哭。
You don't have emotions.
我看过很多动物哭，
Animals
也包括
cry.
我能感受到动物的眼泪是生命在消失前最后的一缕波澜，而人的眼泪像海浪，裹挟着太多东西，想要留在海滩上。
At least you're very detached from your emotions.
从前我并不觉得有病是一种困扰，直到有一天，我也有了属于自己的海滩。我想留下什么，但却什么都留不下来。
Okay, he's an interesting dude. I looking forward to him. He was number 4, Moshe.
"好了好了，有人做，我自首还不行吗？
不行，垃
你不是
圾
英雄吗
当然要清理干净。
还好你赶上了，这家伙是不是疯了？他联合会排名第几来着？你刚才不是很嚣张吗？啊！别打了，赶紧走。
What the fuck is happening?
没有我允许，谁都不能走。
你不是英雄吗？
I guess it doesn't mean much to him. What was that?
从来都不是英雄该干的事情。
Okay. Wow. Yeah, he has some kind of symbol on his forehead. Interesting. I don't know what to make of him, honestly. Ooh, Queen. Okay, we're at number 2.
无序，只能给世界带来混沌，而我将立志成为一个能给世界带来秩序的英雄。
往前跳，勇敢一点。没事的，有我们在。
I really like her
我不会再
design
相信任何
as a
人，
hero.
我也不需要依靠任何人，我只相信自己
Oh, it's Furman.
和我定下的规则。
Oh, she told him to kneel and he did. That's crazy.
虽然你能在你的领域里制定规则，
Yeah, it's her zone. Okay.
这个世界的规则不是你一个人可以决定的。
Yeah, I agree with that.
只有登顶了 X。 你才能改变这个世界的规则。
Is that true though? I guess, I mean, when you're X, it kind of shows and proves to the rest of the world and enhances your trust value that, you know, you're the most powerful, but...
哎，昨天英雄微笑的直播访谈看了吗？
说来听听。
他聊到去年排位赛跟 X 交手时候的感受。
当时我就听到了一声响指，随后就发现自己面前出现了月球。你们没听错，是月球。啊！
你们说他这无厘头的能力到底怎么来的呀？哎，你是不是他的新来者？
我不是啊。哎，你是不是啊？
哎，刚才旁边是不是还坐了个人啊？
Oh, he snaps his fingers and things change.
我是啊 ，X 不要太帅好吗？我是亲眼看过他把黑魂消灭的。你们说帅不帅？
你们这帮铁杆新来者到底赋予了他什么能力啊？
下班时间到。
Is that you? What? Why are you focusing on this dude?
我相信他无所不能。
Yeah. Oh, omnipotent. Whatever, however you say that. Omnipotent. That's a crazy power to have. You can just do whatever. Oh yeah. I mean, it was interesting because the dude who's Hero X also like fixed things to be perfect. So I was like, what is happening?
どんな汚い手を使おうが完璧に対処してみせる。
Yeah, that's one of the saddest stories there have been so far. Esau.
言っただろ。命中させるって。
Oh my god, what's his... I mean, hearing them in Japanese all of a sudden, so weird.
ためにスーパーヒーローになってやる。
Oh my goodness.
I
don't know if I have subtitles for these things now. He's cute. I'm looking forward to his story as well. That's a crazy transformation there, dude. Wow. And his father was Hero X, and it seemed like he was blonde. Maybe it was the one that Boa defeated? Maybe?
Even if I have to start again, it's all because of you. If you don't know it by now, my love for you will grow. Know that this is true.
I'm just very intrigued by his story. I don't know.
俺が手にかけるのは殺されても仕方がない連中だけだ。
Vroom vroom, would you mind me speed it up? Would you wanna flee when I see where we are coming from? Hero, do you think it's big enough? Encounter the beast when I now goes tick tock on it down. Don't need to teach me how dangerous math. Why should I care about having you help with the company? I'm
He's like a demon or something? Oh, that's Dragon Boy. Oh, right, they talked about him.
ゴミは片付けないとな。
Yeah, Gomi. Who did they say that? I don't remember. MG was... Yeah, like he has like...
やれやれ、こんな夜中まで働かされるなんて勘弁してくれ。
Oh my god, their voices in Japanese are all so familiar right now. I can't... How many do we have? These are the Japanese ones. Yeah, I guess these are in Japanese. I think.
To be the pinnacle, there's a price. A model of virtue above the vice. Dressed in gold and flowing white. The dark is vanquished by your light. Pretenders never keep their lives. Repent ourselves, tell their lies.
Okay, damn. Their voices are in Japanese. Anyway, interesting. Wow, okay. Wow. Who? I don't remember who they said, like in the episode I just watched today, that they were excited about their new hero, Dragon Boy. Maybe it was MG. I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, he seems to be pretty crazy. So we have Nice that we already covered. And I mean, I'm just sad for like the previous Nice, because like, why did he kill himself? Did he know? What did he know? Possibly he knew that, I mean, if he really has the power to see the future, then he knew that Ling Ling would do a better job, I guess. And maybe he decided to do that because of that, but that's so tragic for him. But honestly, I mean, his existence as a whole was pretty, I guess, hard to bear. To be perfect all the time and to not have anyone close to you. Like, I mean, like, the only one who actually cared about him was Rek, who was his, you know, villain that he had to fight. Yeah, crazy. And then we have number 9, who's Yi-Sol, whose story honestly is one of the most tragic for me so far. It was just so sad the way that it ended. It's just so sad. And I mean, God. Anyway, so we have that as well. Which, okay, I mean, we saw in the PV, we saw him, like, we saw the previous, like, the original Yi-Sol fight this Zero dude. I'm not sure exactly what he could do, but it was pretty destructive. I don't know, I mean, going by his name, I guess he made things, maybe annihilated things or something, but it seemed like crazy, like they were like chaos or something. Like he was, yeah, maybe bringing things back to chaos. See, there's zero state of chaos. I don't know. Yeah, so and seeing all that and knowing that, you know, Yi-Sol, like an actual hero who cared. I mean, it's a problem because he didn't care about like trust value. He cared about just being the hero, that like being an actual hero, I guess. But on the other hand, he also didn't do much, it seems like. It's not clear. And I mean, once you don't care about trust value, then automatically you're losing your powers. So like, it's a bad thing. Like, you can't not care about it, even if it definitely like stands in the way of you. Like, if you focus on it too much, it stands in the way of you actually being a hero for the sake of being a hero, you know? So it's like this whole situation this whole system from the get-go is paradoxical in some way, and almost impossible to navigate in the right way. Anyway, yeah, and then, you know, the new Yi-Sol, which, my God. And then we have the dog, which is number 8. That, I mean, he seems really cute, but also very concerned, I guess, with what people want him to look like. And I guess that's, I mean, he's a dog, but he changes forms as a dog because people want different things from him, and he just does what they want. I mean, I'm not clear what his power is actually. And then there's this girl who actually likes him for the little dog that he is, it seems. So it kind of reminds me of the story of like Firm Man in some way, like a little girl that he saved that saw him for years and wanted him to go back to that. So I don't know. I mean, but anyway, it's interesting that he's a dog. Like, I wonder how that happens. Like, I mean, with trust value, things can happen. But like, who decided that a dog, I guess a dog is very loyal, we know that. And then he went to save someone and people got excited about it and started making a hero out of him. And he, like, I don't know if that kind of made him conscious. Like more, you know, like have actual human consciousness. I don't know what's going on there. Because I don't know if he was really talking too much. So, yeah, I mean, if he's just a dog and he's being like kind of manipulated by what people want from him, then I don't know. It has to be very confusing. It's an interesting concept. I wonder about his story for sure. And then we have number 7, who's Lucky Cyan, whose story so far honestly is the most positive. And then number 6, who is Loli, I think. The girl, I'm not sure what to make of. She's very cute. Like, Loli makes me think about, you know, Loli girl or something. She's pink, she's cute, she's positive, I think. I'm not sure. And we saw like a glimpse of, like, when she gave that punch, her arm turned into something. So I don't know, there's something in that. And I mean, she seems to be a few years into the future. I mean, from where, I'm not sure exactly how far into the future, because Luo is a professor, is her professor, but he could be very young still. I don't know. It's probably a few years after, like, Lucky Cyan, like, her story, like maybe 10 years or something. I don't know. Yeah, we didn't see much about it beyond that. Like, she has a friend. They wanted to have fun. She seems to be a fun, loving character. I don't know beyond that. And then we have number 5, who's a little Johnny. Greatness, his name was, I think. And it's interesting that he's the son. It seems like, I mean, he thought about a blonde man when they talked about his father. So I think, well, there could be a lot of blonde ex-heroes. But what we saw was the one that Boa fought. He was blonde. But no, but he was, yeah, no. He was already older then. So no. So it has to be someone else, I guess. Blonde. Was an ex-hero? I guess someone we haven't heard about. I mean, there should have been quite a few ex-heroes before, I guess. So yeah, so he has that to live up to, or live away from, or something, like, to prove himself beyond his father's influence. And he has, it seems like, the power to communicate with animals, and tame them in some way, which is interesting in juxtaposition to the dog, who's a hero on his own right. And then we have this hero who uses animals. Uses, it sounds pretty bad, but I guess to some degree it is pretty bad. Like, I wonder about this, like, the relationship there. Like, he just controls his animals. Like, he seems to care about them too. But, like, you know, if he uses the animals to fight for him, like, I don't know. It's interesting. And I mean, I do like him. Like, he seems very likable. I already saw him, like, in contrast with Queen. We'll see. I'm sure we'll delve more into his character, and I wonder what we're going to find out. And then number 4 is the guy with no emotions, the guy who was sick, or who was told he was sick, I guess mentally, as in he's removed from his emotions. I don't know if it's because of some kind of trauma that happened to him, because he seemed pretty young when he was, I don't know, I don't even know what was exactly happening there, but, like, when he had medical examinations, I don't know. It seemed kind of shady, to be honest. I don't know if it was, like, some kind of experiments done on him. Maybe that's what caused, like, maybe something in his past caused what he is right now. I don't know. Because he talked about not being able to laugh already when he was a little kid. So I don't know exactly if he was just born this way or if something happened. And then he has, like, his hero costume is involves a mask that covers his face, or like his mouth at least, so he can't, like, you can't see his emotions even more. And I don't know, I'm very intrigued by that story, I guess, because I mean, we saw in the other PV, we saw some wedding, like someone, he was getting married, I don't know, and then something possibly happened. I don't know, yeah, interesting. Then number 3 is Dragon Boy, who seems pretty crazy. Yeah, like this punk that kind of lets, I guess, I don't know if his emotions or something take over, and just goes all out and doesn't even care, and calls everyone trash. I mean, maybe not everyone, just just people, like, I guess the villains he considers trash. I don't know. Seems like a pretty crazy hero to believe in, but sure. Yeah, if you're talking about contrasts, him being just below Queen, and she's like all about order and things going according to plan, and he's like, he seems to be, I don't know, doing whatever he wants, in his own chaotic way. And then Queen, who wants everything to be in order, and is kind of a champion for girl heroes. How many girl heroes have we seen anyway? We have Loli, we have Cyan, we have her, and we have Boa that we saw, but she's not really part of the running anymore. So, and like there are, I'm sure, like, other female heroes, but they haven't made it to the top 10 at this point anyway. And yeah, like I talked about her, I mean, in my episode reaction, I talk about how I understand what she's going for, but I don't think it's right. Who said it, that you can't control? Who was finding her? I told her you can't control everything. Like, that's not the way to do things. Was it Furman? I think so, maybe. But that's not the way to be a hero, and I don't believe in that too. Like, there's something scary about someone being in control of everything. And then we go to Hero X that is like crazy, people, I don't know if his fans themselves know what he's capable of doing. Like, they just gave him the power of omnipotence or something. Like, he can do whatever with the snap of his finger. And then he has like this, this other persona of a very regular person at an office. And we did see him to fix the tray or whatever on his desk, like, which immediately made me think about Nice, and I'm like, okay, what is this about? I'm not sure. So maybe he kind of has this, like, he upholds this persona of like being very, very straight-laced, very maybe strict or something, like this worker. All he cares about is his work or something. I don't know. And then he actually is like a hero. Like, his other persona is this great hero that nobody knows who he is, but is pretty, capable of anything pretty much. Again, just with the snap of his fingers, things change. So he just like stood against Queen, snapped his fingers, and she was down. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, he's definitely also an like, all the characters are really interesting. And I'm looking forward to find out more, to see how much we get. I'm assuming it's not going to cover everything ever. Like, this is just the first season, right? I'm not sure. But, I mean, because we're just getting the stories of these heroes. And I know how far we're going to go with it, by the end of these 24 episodes. Like, we're going to cover all heroes, all 10 heroes, but the question is, are we going to see more than that? Like, are we going to know what happens in the, like, are we going to see the actual competition that happens, you know, like at the time when we kind of started the story with Nice, with Ling Ling. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot to explore and I'm looking forward to it. And these were fun. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you when the next episode comes out, which is next week. Bye. Special thanks to my top Patreons: Writing Tear, Andy Plays All Night, Tyranor, Michael Gabriel, Shadows Moon, and Marsh. And to the rest of my amazing Patreons, who without their support, I would never be able to keep on doing this. Thank you so much.